Hey everybody!
Hi, Moonbeam!
My name is Albin-Frey, and I'd like to welcome you all to this wonderful occasion.
We're so thankful that Mike and Mel let us come to their property for this wonderful day. And at this time, I'd like to introduce Jessica's cousin Max,
who will be leading you in the kazoo orchestra. So please bring out your kazoos. Thank you. You may all be seated. Good job. We are together today to witness the union of two remarkable people, Heather and Jessica have been together for 13 years, and I often tell people that they've been together since they were Muppet babies. Their story began as
teenagers with mutual crushes, which led to the moment of Heather asking Jessica to the prom. Through these 13 years, they have lived in 3 homes, been to 4 music festivals, hundreds of concerts, had 8 pets, 2 kids, 6 cars, 0 college degrees, and 17 jobs. They have experienced every part of being adults together. Through it all, they have had an undying passion for each other and a bond that grows stronger every day. Thankfully, this past June, the Supreme Court made a ruling that will allow them to continue their story. And I would like to invite Jessica's brother Zach
to come up and share that with us.
This is from the Albin-Frey and Hodges Supreme Court decision on July 26, 2015.
No union is more profound than marriage, for it embodies the highest ideals
of love,
fidelity. They give up.
Here, if you hold it up this way, yell.
Devotion, sacrifice, and family. In forming a marital union, 2 people become something greater than once they were. As some of the petitioners in these cases demonstrate, marriage embodies a love that may endure even past death. It would misunderstand these men and women who say they disrespect the idea of marriage. Their plea is that they do respect it so deeply that they seek to find its fulfillment in themselves. They hope not to be condemned to live in loneliness, excluded from one of civilization's oldest institutions. They ask for equal dignity in the eyes of the law. The Constitution grants them this right. The Court of Appeals of the 6th Circuit is reversed.
I would like to invite her
brother Donnie
to share a reading from the Book of Sagan.
You got a literate crowd, I like it. Okay, so you hold it straight like that.
Testing. Testing.
physicist and philosopher Carl Sagan once said, while imagining we were looking down on Earth from far in space, look again at that dot. That's here, that's home, that's us. On it, everyone you love, on it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was, lived here, lived their lives here. The agitator of our joy and suffering, thousands of confident religions and ideologies and economic doctrines, every hunter and forger, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization, every king and peasant, every young couple in love, every mother and father, hopeful child, inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint, every sinner, in the history of our species, lived there on a mote of dust, suspended in a sunbeam. Our ancestors groped in darkness to make sense of their surroundings. Powerless before nature, they invented rituals and myths, some desperate and cruel, others imaginative and benign. As long as there have been humans, we have searched for our place in the cosmos. Where we are, who we are. We find that we live on a significant and insignificant planet, a humdrum star, lost in a galaxy, tucked away in some forgotten corner of the universe, in which we are in which there are far more galaxies than people. We make our world significant by the courage of our questions and the depths of our answers. For small creatures such as we, the vastness is bearable only through love, and that was Carl Sagan.
And you thought you were getting out of a long nap.
Heather and Jessica. The most important
part of today's proceedings is your proclamation
of love to each
each
other.
other. There are 5 vows that make this promise or marriage contract. Jessica and Heather will first share the vows that they have written, and then the 5 vows that bind them in marriage.
Okay.
Jess, I first held your hand at Pride in 2002. My hand felt electric. In that moment, I was ecstatic. It's been 13 years, and that feeling still the same every time. Today I promise to support you in everything that you do. I believe in you. You fiercely try new things in life, which I've always greatly admired about you. No matter how crazy life gets, or obstacles you face, I promise to always finish with you. I promise to listen to awesome music with you. We fell in love listening to the tapes we made. And we'll never stop discovering great new things together. I promise to always roll my eyes with you, and not at you. The world can get pretty awful sometimes, but I promise to always try and show you the good things. Life is full of love and beauty, and I want to enjoy it with you always. I promise to be the best wife I can be. We're all a little weird, and life's a little weird, and we find someone's weirdness incompatible with our own, and we call it mutual weirdness, and we call it love. That's, I love you. Mutual weirdness forever.
Thank you. Okay, so even though this wedding has been our only reality for the past several weeks, it still doesn't seem real that we're standing here right now. But here we are, standing together, just like we always have done. And the ring doesn't matter, and the food doesn't matter, and table skirts don't matter, and dance skirts don't matter. What matters is that you have chosen to be here with me. You have decided to give me your love. And you are the only one I make my vows to today. So, I promise that there will always be fireworks, and I will promise that there will always be kitchen dancing. I promise to take care of all the bugs, scary or otherwise. And by take care of, I mean catch and release only. I promise to always be yours. I promise to continue slowly
But surely to
replace
replace most of our everyday conversations
with quotes from The Simpsons.
until they become so ubiquitous that the phrase Super Nintendo Chalmers sounds totally natural and is repeated by our children. I think we're already halfway there. I promise to watch hockey with you until one day, maybe, we'll know what icing is. I promise to always cook, as long as you promise to always eat. And finally, I promise to fill our life and our home and our family with as much love as I am possibly able. And when I feel like you have all that I can give, I promise to always find more. For now, for the next 13 years, and forever.
Heather and Jessica, would you please hold hands? Repeat after me. I promise to love, honor, and choose you for the rest of our lives, whatever the circumstances. I promise to share my work, my home, and my bed with you. I promise that I will always be willing to negotiate. I promise that I will always be honest with you in thought, word, and deed. I promise neither to compromise with you nor be timid. As we seek
A glorious
future together. At this time, would you like to
step this
swear?
way. I would like to share one
One
of
of Heather and Jessica's favorite songs with you.
Can you see me? I'm putting my hand up.
I'll do it.
I heard folks running all children of the sun.
And similar to the shape of the children of the earth, they look back to
And the children of the moon, like a sculpture done. Now the lives in places, but I've strength and defiance and hope said, I'm gonna kill them all with my hammer, and I gotta kill the giants. But Zeus said, no, you better have me. Use my lightning, my scissors, my couple legs off the whales. Down a soul in a desert, and then he grabbed up some bolts. He had all the love, so he slipped them right down the middle. Now I heard him out his house, and then the storm was out. Gathered above, with a great balls of fire.
And then fire shot down from the sky in full sunshine, wail of the night, and it ripped right through the flesh of the children of the sun and the moon and the earth. And so many died, so put us up to a hole, so around what the green light of the rocky day. And the gods of the town gathered up the gold to love the king, gathered up away, but in the dream, the sea is out of way, watch all the waves, and if we don't behave, the love mountain will be hopping round on one foot, and looking through our eyes. You was looking at me, I was looking at you. Have a place so familiar, couldn't recognize, 'cause you have a love on your face. I have a love on my eyes, but I swear by your expression that the pain on your soul was the same as the one down on mine. Oh, that's the pain that comes straight out from your love. We call love. We wrapped arms around each other, touched ourselves back together, making love, making love. It was a cold love, you took a long time ago, and now the mighty hand of Joe. It was a sad story, how we became these two-legged creatures. The story of your love, that's your love. Oh yeah, the ocean of love. Oh, the ocean of love. Oh, the Jessica and Heather. In many cultures, a ring is a symbol of unity and never-ending love. In other cultures, they are battered and made out of onions. In today's case, we will be using a warmer. Please repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
with this ring,
and
before our friends and family,
before our friends and family,
I promise to stay by your side,
I promise to stay by your side,
sharing our tomorrows
sharing our tomorrow,
and all that they hold,
and all that they hold,
to be with you in good times and bad,
to be with you in good times and bad,
through sickness and in health,
through sickness
and in times of happiness and despair. I promise to love what I know of you and trust what I do not yet know. I will always be faithful to our love and youth.
I will always be faithful to our love and youth.
Jessica? With this ring, and before our friends and family, I promise to stay by your side, sharing our tomorrows and all that they hold, to be with you in good times and bad, through sickness and in health, and in times of happiness and despair. I promise to love what I know of you, and trust what I do not yet know. I will always be faithful to our love and you.
I will always be faithful to our love and you. And now, with this perfectly cromulent exchange of rings and vows,
symbols of love which is big enough all, I would like to introduce you to Mrs. Heather and Jessica Harris. You may take your first kiss as wives.